Good morning, folks. Uh, Doing another crankbait review. This time we're reviewing the Norman Deep Tiny End and the Norman Deep Baby End. They're same style crankbaits. The only difference is this one's just a little bit smaller, dives a little shallower. This one's a little bit bigger, about a 2-inch bait. I'll link them website to them. But the big one will run a little bit deeper, so I can cover 2 different water columns. And we're gonna go out and troll them again, give them about a 4-hour test like we have the other ones, and just see if they catch fish. Not trying to catch anything specific, just trying to see if they'll catch fish, see if it's something you can take a kid out and just play around and, keep them occupied. Mainly. So I kind of do trolling. The water temperature right now is still about 80 degrees. It's early October. I'm going to be transitioning over to some striper and trout fishing once it cools off a little bit. I don't like to striper fish this time of year because if you release them, generally they'll die. I saw last time I was out fishing, I saw a floater out there, and that's what happened. You catch them in this warm water, and they won't survive generally. So I usually wait till the water temperature cools off to into the 60s before I start fishing for them, and trout too. So we'll get some trout and striper videos coming up here in the coming months and everything. But right now we'll review a couple more crankbaits and everything, just kill some time and everything, and see how they go. So stay tuned, and we'll see if we catch any fish, and at the end I'll review them and let you know what I think about them. Thank you. happy. Finally. We're just gonna cut you off. Hey guys, we're back from the fishing trip. Had a little better success out of these baits, the Norman deep baby end, deep tiny end, than we did the Arkies and the Berkeley and the Strike King slab hammers. Caught a few more fish, not many more. I think I could have caught a lot more. The area where I did catch the fish, I left it because I got bored of catching white perch. I wanted to move on and try to catch something different, and but didn't have much luck in other spots. So all in all, the bait's a good bait. Did have some tracking issues with a couple of them, so I'm gonna knock it down a few notches just because of that. That just drives me crazy. It's a pet peeve of mine on a crankbait, is if they don't track right. I know a lot of companies will tank test them before they even package them, and I wish everybody would do that. So, but we did catch some fish. Some of the colors that I wanted to fish were the ones that didn't track right, and I think they would have done real good because they were some of the colors that closely resembled what I caught the fish on the other baits. So, but anyway, some of them that we caught some fish on were the sexy shad, which is we caught on the other ones, and this is a perch color. It did pretty good. Gold and black, caught a few, and gold and green. Some of these colors you see here might not be available in the Normans now. A little bit about me is I'm a crankbait sucker. I go to a lot of flea markets, and I'll go to fishing shows, and a lot of people be selling vintage crankbaits. They'll be new, they'll be still in the package, but there'll be old baits that are not produced anymore, and I like picking those up because sometimes these fish around the lakes, they get used to seeing all these new live targets and Strike Kings and stuff like that, and you throw something different or troll something different, and they'll bite it better sometimes. So I pick those baits up when I can. So some of these, I'll link to their website, but some of these may not be available that you see in the video that I caught fish on. Didn't catch anything impressive, so, but didn't really expect to. Like I say, the water temperature's still about 80. I was just basically killing time waiting on water to cool off so I can start striper fishing, trout fishing, and I like the fall and winter fishing better. Seem to catch the bigger fish that time of year. but I was just trolling around, looking at the depth finder. I look for crappie holes and baited places of the lake, but a lot of people don't bait up holes like they used to, so didn't find much. Again, was on Lake Rhodhiss. I'm not one of the best lakes, but it's close to my house, so went there. I think it's a better striper lake than probably anything. I wouldn't say it's a good bass lake or a good crappie lake. A lot of white perch. I think Lake Hickory's a better lake, but I'm kind of staying off it right now because of the water's still warm and the air's still warm and the wakeboard boats are still out on Lake Hickory, so I'm gonna kind of avoid it until it gets a little colder to keep those people off the lake. So, and then I think we'll catch some more impressive fish when we get up there or get down there. But all in all, it's a good bait. I'm gonna give it a B-C. Probably give it a B if they tracked right. They do have a lot of color options, but I think you won't be disappointed if you buy them. So give them a shot and see what you think. They're not that expensive on a crankbait. They're not like a live target or anything like that. They're about the average, probably a $6 to $8 crankbait, I'm guessing. Hadn't bought any in a while, so I'm just going through my tackle boxes and my collection and pulling out some and taking them out and doing these tests with them. So, and we'll do that a couple more times, and then I think in the next about another week or two, water will probably start cooling off. We'll start striper fishing. So, hope you guys liked the video, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you.